Chris Brown, Janet Jackson, Beyonce, and Karen Clark Sheard, are just a few of the big-time celebs who have called on Leon Lacey for his musical talents, and now he's putting those same skills to work for his Black Tie Cinematic Symphony. You guys, it's a 5-city tour that kicks off right here in Dallas, of course. Leon Lacey joins me to share a little bit more about his incredible journey and, of course, this upcoming tour that we are so excited about. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Erin. How are you?
I'm so good and so glad that you are here. Let's talk about it because Fred Hammond called you a genius,
Wow.
which I'm
think, humble. That's
yeah.
Crazy.
How does that make you feel?
He's a legend, so it was humbling.
My goodness, when did you really realize that your talent was beyond average?
Well, you know, honestly, I've been doing this all my life as far as making music, but 2009, Kim Burrell, amazing gospel singer, invited me to do Lincoln Center, and I put together an orchestra and that was in my hometown in Manhattan. And so from there, I know this is what I love to do.
This is something that I can turn into a full career.
That's
absolutely.
Right.
Now, I named a lot of several high-profile music artists in that intro. You even just named one yourself. So which celebrity call to compose music really threw you off or was like, oh my God, I'm really here, I've really made it, I've done it?
Well, oh wow, I mean, it's several, you know, but can I just start with this year? Katy Perry's tour. When I got the call to make the music for her show, her tour.
Did you have a hand in that?
Yeah.
It was
oh my
so
God.
good, because Katy Perry is a performer. No, but I stalked her on YouTube.
It's crazy, yeah.
But let's also talk about, because you pulled off Beyonce's Dubai show in just 11 days, and we know that Dubai show was extensive.
Yeah.
So how do you mentally prepare and musically prepare for something so intense as a tour or a show in Dubai?
Well, you know, the preparation is every day. It's the daily life that I live. So whenever the phone call rings, I'm just ready. So it's a lot of studying and discipline.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
That's
what it sounds like.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Now, your career spans gospel, cinema, pop culture. So what really keeps you grounded when you're working with these global icons? Like, how do you keep your head small?
It's definitely growing up in a household of faith. My dad's a pastor, my mom, and my wife and my son. You know, that's the highlight of my life.
Oh, my goodness.
No matter what I do.
I'm sure you're like the best superhero to your son.
Wow. I'm having fun.
I can only
I'm a new dad,
imagine.
so I'm having fun.
Oh my goodness, what he thinks of you.
I'm gonna teach him how to swim early, though.
Okay,
because no shots,
listen,
no shots.
No. Yeah, okay, you trying to be funny this morning.
I had to get that in.
But yeah, put him in some swim lessons because we're gonna get to my swimming lessons here in a second. Baby, it's a lot harder at 26. It's a lot harder, but at times our bodies will want to stop, right? Eventually we hit a breaking point or a burnout point, right? But usually creativity in the mind continues and never stops. So how do you turn that off when you're like, okay, I just need a second to relax when you have so much going on?
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about that. It sounds weird, but going to the gym or running really.
Running?
Yeah,
For fun.
That's a lot of work, but it does, that's fun for me.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say the Black Tie Cinematic Symphony is more than just a concert, you guys. It is a full experience. Tell us what we can expect when we attend.
Expect an 80-piece orchestra, mainly here from Dallas, Texas. They're going to play to film as well as accompany Grammy Award-winning artists Yolanda Adams, Israel Houghton, and there again, it's going to be an IBOC with the amazing community there.
Oh my goodness, not you nailing Israel Houghton. I mean, he is good. I like his music. So this is going to be, and you guys are also, like you said, doing it to film. It's a cinematic experience.
That's right, cinematic experience. And you know, Dr. Rush allowed us to come and do this concert, and he's a genius himself, so his facility is amazing. Looking forward to people coming.
So many geniuses at work right here in North Texas. Aren't we lucky, you guys? Now, Dallas is the first stop on the tour. I mean, how could it not be? But what made you choose this city? Why was this the perfect city to kick it off?
This city, it just seems like it's so much original talent, and I love composing here since in my teenage years with God's Property, Robert C. Wright, Sput. I just love Dallas making music here.
It really is an arts community. I mean, whether you dabble in sculpture or painting or music and theater, I mean, it really has such an extensive stage and opportunity to grow here in Dallas. Now, you work with so many legends like we mentioned, right? But you still got to have dreams and goals for the future. So I want to know somebody that is on your bucket list that you've got to work with in the next 5 years.
Oh, that's crazy. It has to be a movie theater, though.
Okay.
Maybe Lionsgate or one of these movie companies. I love scoring music music, so that gives me opportunity to make a lot of music.
They say, you know what? If your dreams aren't big enough, then they're not. If they're not scaring you, then they're not big enough, right? And you just keep going. You just keep leveling up. Very, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Such an honor being here.
This is going to be so much fun this weekend.
And you're going to be there, right?
I am going to be there.
Right,
I am going to be on the black carpet.
That's right,
because you guys, it's going to be a black carpet because it's black tie. And I'm going to be interviewing the stars before they head inside. Yolanda Adams, Israel Houghton, like you mentioned. The Black Tie Cinematic Symphony Tour makes its first stop at the Inspiring Body of Christ Church in Dallas at 8:15 p.m. If you want to learn so much more, get tickets, all the information, all you have to do is go to leonlacey.com. Leon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.